What should you do if someone were breaking into your home? I think it's really important to think this through a little bit. It's not about being afraid, it's just about being prepared. And you know, we already do that. Like when we hop in an airplane, we're gonna fly somewhere, they give you a little spiel in the beginning, like keep your seatbelts on in the event of an emergency. We already do that there. And even if you have youngsters, they're already doing it in school. All right, if we have a fire alarm, I want everyone to line up. I want you to follow me. We're all gonna meet over there. So you have a plan for when things don't go well. It's important from time to time to talk about this and even practice it. In my family, we have a 13-year-old and we might be sitting down to eat dinner and I'll say, fire, where's the fire extinguisher? And he's gotta go run and get it, right? So if you practice this every few months or so, when he really needs to find a fire extinguisher, he'll know exactly where it is, right? So in that same spirit, if someone were breaking in, what would I do? The first is I would call for help, right? So hopefully I have a phone nearby. I call 911. Again, if you have youngsters, they need to know their address, right? I'm located at. Even if you're not sure if something really bad is happening or not, when in doubt, always call the police. I would then call the next person that should know, right? So first is law enforcement, second might be my family, could be my partner, whomever, could be a neighbor, but usually it's a 1-2 contact, right? Get the police coming, get the person you know best also coming. While you are doing that, you can flee, which is not a bad idea. What I don't encourage is for you to actually confront the person or persons who are breaking in. You just never know what condition they're in. They could be under drugs, they could be mentally unstable, they could have weapons. It's just not a good idea to do battle when you have the opportunity to just avoid it altogether. In the case of my youngster, it's out the back door across the neighbor's place, right? If you cannot flee the situation, maybe there's someone in the front and someone in the back, and sometimes that happens, you know. I've seen groups of 3s approaching the front, approaching the back, and someone on the side at the same time. Stuck in your home, have a place to go, someplace to hide. And that could be under the bed, or you could have a safe room or somewhere that's going to give you a little more time for law enforcement to arrive or your friend to arrive or whatever. Again, we're not going to do battle with them if we don't have to. We're going to flee if we can, and we're going to hide if we can't. Around us at any one time are what I call everyday weapons. Let's say, for example, I'm caught in the hallway. All around us are weapons, right? And you have to be prepared to use them. And many times we're reluctant to cause pain or inflict pain. And I think we all need to kind of switch that mindset and remind yourself that that person who's in your home is not going to bring you anywhere nice, right? They're not there to bring you out to dinner or bring you to Disneyland or whatever. They're there to hurt you. And so you need to be ready to hurt them. And the only way you're going to do that is to make that fight scenario unequal, right? I'm not looking to go toe-to-toe with someone and get in a boxing match or a wrestling match or whatever. I want to fight as dirty as I possibly can. If I've got pepper spray, of course, I'm going to use that. If I've got scissors, of course I'm going to use that, right? If I've got this, I'm going to use that. If all I have is a laptop, I'm going to use that. Go full force. If I'm going to smash this mug up against someone's head, I'm going to do it like I mean it, right? I'm going to really do it like I mean it. I'm not going to do it halfway. I've committed to defending myself. I've committed to sending that person to the hospital. And so in that spirit, you know, we can summon the tiger within us, and you have to summon that tiger and be ready to release it. What you want to do, of course, is not even let anyone in, right? Just be sure the doors are locked, the windows are locked, the lights are on, right? The neighbors are watching, right? Just be sure that all the standard stuff is being done, right? That's gonna help mitigate any intrusion at any time. Of course, if you have the security screens, that's a layer of security that's guaranteed to keep the bad guys out, right? When it comes to home security, you have a couple choices. You could do nothing, right? You could be complacent about it and end up having to defend yourself with whatever you can at that moment. I mean, you could be sleeping on your couch or in the shower or whatever. It never happens when you're prepared. It's when you least expect it and when your weapon is nowhere near you that someone's breaching your home. So you could be living in that scenario, or you could get security screens, right? You could get that barrier. You could have that confidence and the peace of mind knowing that no one's going to get in. And I fully recommend it. So reach out to me, give me a call. I'll help you through decision of what to do. We're never going to recommend that you do too much. We're never going to recommend that you do too little. We're going to recommend what we would do if you were our mom, or if this were our mom's home. Just the right amount of precaution and preparation and planning so that you are safe, right? That's all we want. At the end of the day, we want you and your family to be safe. So stay safe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you online.